running through the mall, 4 pockets full with my little
Working Title Podcast, we back again, man. We're here for another after work. Feel like I've done 1,000 of these at this point, to be honest with you, yo. But had a couple technical difficulties with the pods. We're getting shit back straight now. But we got a special one in the building today, bro. We got the youngest person who ever been on the pod. We got my man 448 Riq in the building. What up, bro?
What it is, man? What's up?
Another day, man. It's Friday.
Yeah,
You know, payday Friday.
Honored to be in the office today, baby.
Appreciate you having you, bro. So, what's been going on with you? What you been up to?
Working, trying to get up out. I'm trying to get up out of here, man. I'm just trying to get these people to hear what I got going on, man.
And the word on the street is you got something dropping on Sunday. Is this true?
By mistake, man. It's coming. It's coming fast and quick like a car accident. You heard me?
Oh shit. That was a crazy. I fucked with that. That was hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that in a couple minutes though, bro. So like I was saying, for those of you who are listening who may not be familiar with Riq, how old you is? 18, 19? 18. 20 under 20. That's all you gotta know for the day, man. But we got a lot we're gonna jump into today. Got a couple different things we're gonna talk about. Starting off, we'll just jump right into it, man. So haven't been rapping all too long. How long has it been now?
It was like 4 months. 4 months, not 4 months.
How many?
4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
God damn.
4
And all the
months.
man doing is getting views.
Just running it up. That's it.
So let's start off with the hard hitting question, bro. So it's been 4 months. How's life changed for you in the last 4 months?
Crazy. Like everywhere I go at, like somebody know who I am. Like every time, like no matter where I go at, what mall I'm at, even in Tyson's Corner, people know who I am. Like, and when I go in the stores, it be crazy, but I be nervous still. Like, you see me out somewhere, don't just be looking like I be thinking you gonna do something. Just say what's up. You feel me? Like, it really changed though.
Has it been like hard to transition into that? Like especially like seeing people out and about?
Yeah, like it be hard. I be like real paranoid. I don't know like who watching me. Like, it's
Right.
a lot of people listening. I don't know if it is good or bad, but it's been more positive than negative though.
What would you say you appreciate the most? Like I know you talk about seeing everybody out and it kind of be throwing you off, but what's been the best part?
Just making music.
Just making music?
Just making music, that's it.
Get straight to the money, huh? Nah, I feel it, bro. So like you said, it's been 4 months now. Has there anything besides that you talk about being out and about, but just in general, including the music, including the the fame? Has there been anything that's kind of caught you off guard? Anything? Because you went from not rapping one day to rapping the next day.
Yeah.
So has anything that's been kind of been different for you? You got to live differently, anything like that?
Yeah, like people like treat me different. Like I always been the one before rap. Like I always had I ain't you know, but I always been the one just like my family treat me different. Like people treat me different. Like I don't know, but it's cool. Like I said, it's more positive than negative. Just a little change I gotta get adapted to. That's all that.
I feel it. You gotten any of that, like, people always talk about when they get on, talk about that, like, fake love type of shit. You feel like you're getting that?
It'd be like that. Like, it used to be, I'd be in the studio with like 5 people. Nah, I just by myself for real. I just really better. Like, better by myself.
Stay focused, straight to it, right?
That's what it is.
So let's talk about it for a minute. So we talked about with your next tape. It's almost like you was rapping not by accident, but like you just kind of came about one day. Talk to us about that. How'd your journey start?
Man, I was on the track, man. My man, Loud. You feel me? That's like my best friend, man. Him was on the trap. He thought I was playing. I said, yeah. I told Loud to get the front door. He thought I was playing. I straight snuck to the studio, went to the studio, laid it down, finished the rest, and it's history, It's first song ever, you feel what I'm saying?
First song ever. So let me ask you this: how long before that first recording session did you put a song out?
I ain't never put a song out. Like,
No, I'm saying how long? So you went to the studio.
oh yeah,
how long before you put the first?
It probably took me like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Then I went back.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just kept on going. And I just ended up catching heat. Like when I caught fire, I got addicted to it for real. I don't write down nothing. Like just getting a lot of stuff off my chest.
Really? So I gotta ask you the obvious question, because every rapper in the world say, "Oh, I knew I was the man the second I hit the studio for the first time."
No, I ain't know.
Which I'm not saying they be bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that. But was there a moment in time where you was like, "Oh yeah, like this my calling. Like this really, I can really do this shit."
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even like my music. Like I don't even like my music.
Really?
Everybody like my music. I don't like my music at all because I feel like I'm still raw. Like I ain't found myself yet. Like I just be in there practicing everything, just a rough draft for real. It's just a lot of people like it. I'm hard to a lot of people. I ain't never got one negative response on my music. Like, everybody like my music. Everybody like my music. I just really don't like my music because it's me. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, this
like,
critic."
yeah.
I be like that with my interview shit. It'd be
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
all it be. I don't know.
So you kind of felt like that number one prospect who still need a little bit of time in the league to get his feet.
Man,
where they need
I
to be.
felt like a bum. I felt like I ain't even know what I was doing. I'm just rolling the dice, gambling. You feel me? Just gambling. Then I end up then the engineer was fucking with me. Like I was like, man, it's really hard. Like you playing, you just trying to get paid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ended up really being hard. That's all it is. Just rolling the dice. You feel what I'm saying?
There you go, bro. Whatever works.
Whatever works.
So let's kind of dive into the tape a little bit. So you said it took you about 3 weeks after that studio session to drop the track.
Yeah.
How long was you in your studio? His debut project, 20 Under 20, 30 Before 30, 11 tracks. Go check that out ASAP. How long did it take before you put that out?
From my first session?
Just like how long did it take you to put the project together?
Well, it took me like 2 months. Yeah, it was like 2 months or a month. It took me like a month. It was a month, exactly. It was a month. But like, that's at 100K. That's just my first tape. Like, that's my first tape. Like, that's a big accomplishment. You know, I'm proud of myself. I still feel like that ain't enough. Like, I could be way more than that. It's just like, I'm in a city where, you feel what I'm saying? Some people don't really want you to go nowhere. I know I'm way harder. Like, I never ever seen a mic until my first song. That was crazy. So I just feel like I should be like somewhere else. Like, a lot of people should be listening to me, but I'm grateful though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. It's kind of like one of those things when I feel like there's been artists before who like they throw out their first song and they do, whatever it is, 50K views, whatever it is. The part that I appreciated about your music more was like there was more consistency to it, right? Not only was you putting out songs that were getting views, but you was dropping them back to back to back to back. So with the first tape, right, the first thing we gotta talk about is these samples. You're not aware, Riq go crazy on these fucking 70s and 80s samples. These shits are insane. How did these samples come about? What made you decide that was your lane?
Like in the studio, like I'm like Kobe for real. Like I be just trying different schemes. Like what is they gonna really feel? You feel what I'm saying? I ain't just trying to rap on this beat because it got hard bass in it. Like nah, anybody can do that. I got a lot of songs like that. But the samples, like people won't feel them more because like your grandmother might have been listening to that when she was a little younger. It just got a little spice to it now, so I'm gonna just rap on. I'm gonna make them feel me on there. Like that's really all I be chasing. Like just like I be trying to see. Like I be cooking up. That's all it be. I'm just an addict in the studio. That's all. It
Sounds like I was ready to take my old lady to the dance hall or something. Listening to Riq. Yo, I ain't got no old lady. Y'all can stay in my DMs. Don't leave yet. You feel me? But all right, so let's dive into some of these tracks. We got Awful Rap, Pound Tug, Walk Hard, all that. By the way, let's talk about Walk Hard first, all right? Because I got a proposition for you, bro. You got a line in there where it's like, I spend racks like they ain't shit. I need some white friends.
Yeah.
If you make that video, I'd like to throw my hat in the ring to be the white dude who's just kind of standing on the side, running with one of these.
You know you gonna be in there, man.
Bet
That's
that.
my man. Jack,
But
I
just had to get that out of the way.
The realest, richest white boy. Man.
You heard the man. You heard the man.
White boy,
But let's talk about a couple of these tracks, bro. So, Awful Rap, what's it called? Awful Rap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Awful Rap.
Awful Rap.
That's the first one that caught my eye, right, when Kev was kind of sending me the shit.
Yeah.
Walk me through, kind of went through the process when you was, going in the studio, recording it, and then going to the video.
We in there. We just in there. I'm in there by myself, just man, the engineer for real. I play the beat like 5 times. I get in there, knock the song down like an hour. I knock the song down in an hour. I just let it sit in my notes. Then I drop the tape, put it on the tape. Then I do the video. I think that's like the first one I did. That's the first video I did. other than Pound Town, that's the first video I did. But like, yeah, I know it's gonna do something. I think that's at 10K right now. I think. Or,
Yeah, the 10 flat.
Nah, it was at 10.
10
yeah,
right
that's
now,
at
yep.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, yeah, though, man, just rolling the dice, just working.
Just working.
See what works. That's all. Yeah.
How important are these videos to you? Do you feel like that adds another element to your, to your artistry?
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at doing my videos, like little different ideas. I know ain't nobody trying to see the hood all day, but when I ask like fans, like they like to send me in the hood. I don't know what it is, they just like send me in the hood. But I'm trying to add like a little more spice and a little more versatility to my style. I ain't trying to be in the hood all day. I've been in the hood all day.
Just for the videos.
Just for the videos. Like I'm just trying to see. I be trying to fill other things out. That's all it be.
I feel like that's honestly important for real, because I feel like you said, a lot of, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, doing the videos in the hood, but, like, I feel like, every once in a while somebody appreciates some kind of different styles to it. You got any sneak peeks you want to tell us about? What that you trying to do with the videos?
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, like, a week to see what How By Mistake do. And I'm gonna throw something at y'all.
So let me ask you this. So, because I don't really know how this works, obviously, because I'm not an artist. But when you moving to drop the next tape, right? Would you still record videos for old songs?
Yeah, I'm still. Of course, there's a lot of songs I got with still in verses. That's crazy. Walk Hard crazy. I gotta do Walk Down crazy. Everything on there is crazy. Except for freestyle. I ain't like freestyle. I did that song like 30 minutes. I ain't like that rush.
Was it actually a freestyle?
Yeah, everything a freestyle. I don't record. I don't write nothing. Like I just go in there and just connect the puzzle, connect the pieces.
It's funny you say that, because when Ant was in here a couple weeks ago, he was basically saying the same thing. Which I didn't realize that either, because I don't really be in the studio sessions like that. But so when that's the plan, right? And you got the studio session, you go in. How much of an idea of what you're trying to put down you have beforehand? How much do you think about it?
No idea. Like I just go in there. It just be like everything I live, I talk about in the song. Like everything I did, I said in the song. Like I go back to when I was like 4 years old, 5 years old. I remember something that said. It's just like everything I live, I'm gonna save it for the song. Like I'm gonna just think about it. Or I probably be in the trap. I'll probably say something crazy like. I'll be like, damn, I gotta say that when I get in there. I write in my notes. Then I get in there. I'll probably say that one line, but I don't really write no music. I just go in there and just improv. That's all I do for real.
Has there ever been a time where anything's came easier or been a little bit more difficult, if that makes sense? So like you say you go in with blank slate. Has there ever been a time where you remember, oh yeah, I'm one session I'm throwing this down, I'm throwing that down?
No, but it do be easier when I go to the studio back to back, like 2 days, like 2 days prior to a session. It'd be easy. I'll go in there, I already be ready, like I already be in the mind. But when I take like weekly breaks, it'd be a little harder. I get stuck and had to think about something. Then I had to get back in there. But I don't even record in a booth. That's another thing that make it easy for me. Like I record next to the engineer so I can see what he doing. So I can start engineering my own things for real. So I be watching him, thinking about it. It'd be a lot I be doing in the studio for real.
So let's talk about that. So that's definitely not a common thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like when you go in, you ready to record, sitting next to the engineer, what you looking for? What you shooting? Were you trying to learn as you go?
I'm rapping and I'm watching him at the same time. Like I'm trying to see what he doing. Like I'm trying to see, like I'm probably 10,000 in on studio time already. Like I'm trying to see why I'm not trying to pay him no more. Like, yeah, that's how it be.
You trying to do it yourself?
I'm trying to do it myself for real. That's how it be.
Man, you're a better person than most of these artists.
Yeah, I'm smart. I'm smarter than most. I told my man Dirt what I be doing for real. Like he never really pictured it like that. He just think I like recording out the studio. No, it's like a bigger picture on why I'm doing it. It's just I don't be, you feel what I'm saying? Recording the booth cool. Every artist I work with recording the booth, I don't like it. It's like my songs come out way better outside the booth.
That's kind of interesting. It's an interesting topic to bring up, because we had talked about, off the camera, we had talked about how your favorite thing, like, you do 100 things as an artist, but your favorite thing is literally strictly just being in the booth.
Just rap.
What about it is so, is so important to you?
I get everything out my chest without going to jail. That's all it is. I can't straight walk on the street and, yeah, I got 40 racks, 50 racks. put up, and I really do, but I can't really say that in the streets. Like, nigga, to anybody, they gonna look at me crazy, or I'm gonna get the wrong response. But I can put it in the music. It come out different on the beat. Like, it come out like poetry, trap poetry. Like, it's just like more easy for me to get it out. That's all.
Would you say that's the easiest way for you to express yourself, just in your personal life?
Yeah, cause I don't like talking to people or dealing with people. You know
I understand.
That's why I got 2 managers. They take care of everything.
Hey, my only response to that is wait till you get older, because it gets worse.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to talk to nobody as you get older, bro. So let's go back to the tape. Was there any songs while you was recording them that whether you thought was either going to do a lot better than they did, or songs where you was like, I don't know about that, and it ended up, kind of tanking? Anything where what ended up transpiring wasn't the way you thought it was going to go?
Yeah, see, with me, like, when I put that tape out, I really ain't imagined it was gonna do nothing. Like, I just really, let me see what it do. You feel what I'm saying? Then as it start picking up, I start really listening to myself and really getting in my head, like, down really hard. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they fucking with me. These numbers should be higher than what they really are. But I be looking at other Baltimore artists' numbers for real. Some people numbers higher than mine, but they not really hard like me. They just get noticed off of controversy. Like, yeah, they spending every day, and I know them. They don't really be spending every day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all that money shit I talk really got it. Like, everything I talk about, I really done did it. Like, I'm 18, I got way more than people that have been rapping for 10, 15 years. You feel what I'm saying? Never seen a check in my name, nothing. So
I think authenticity is important. The more that like this like street shit comes about in music, like, I clearly don't be in the street like that, but
yeah.
you know that there's a lot of people who are talking about it who not really in it.
So
I think it's important to keep it authentic.
There's a lot of people. That's why I really, like, to the fans, like, they gotta do their part too. Like, yeah, like, I used to be a time where, like, if you wasn't living that shit, they ain't fucking with you. You feel what I'm saying? That was a different age. You feel what I'm saying? They, like even the kids, they glorify killing and shit like that. Like, some people do it because they gotta do it, but some of the kids glorify it. Such and such Bobby, they said it was cool to, you feel what I'm saying? Like, some rappers don't really be living that. You feel? Ain't no rappers really spending and going to the booth the same day, the same night. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing that. Like, I really think they be bluffing. The fans gotta really get in the rapper's ass about that, but they don't.
Pay closer attention.
Yeah,
they just listen to the sound.
Yeah, they just listening to the music. That's all it be.
I feel it. So speaking of that, kind of, it's a good segue. I think that one of the first things I noticed as I started listening to Riq music was kind of the Detroit, like sound that kind of comes along with your music. Would you say that Detroit stylistically is like a type of place where you trying to rap, like, not similar, because ain't nobody ever rapping similar, but kind of like pick and choose where you going with your bars?
I mean, if y'all really listen to my music, like, to the fans, like, if y'all really listen to my music, I don't really rap like I'm from Detroit. I just rap on these beats. Like, it be my own flow. I just use these beats because they got the hardest beats right now. I just use these beats, but I rap kind of on my own flow, my own time. I got like 7 different flows. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm really crazy. Y'all already gotta listen to me. It's different. But as far as Detroit, like, they music make it easier to express yourself. Like, you feel me? I never use auto-tune and sing. Just, like, you can talk shit the whole way through. Like, with no problem. You can just straight talk shit. That's why I fuck with these shit for real. They the coldest niggas in the game right now. Shout out Detroit.
No doubt. So you said I got a reverse course for a second. You said you got 7 different flows. How many of them have we heard on the track?
I probably heard like the 4.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. See how many we ain't heard yet.
Y'all had like 4 or 3 y'all on the on Hard by Mistake. Y'all gonna have like, it's just crazy. Y'all gonna have all 7 flows.
We're going to talk about Hard by Mistake in a couple minutes, but that was what I was shooting for. I'm trying to see, what other bags we really see you in, bro. So we talked about the Detroit shit a little bit. The other thing I wanted to touch on briefly was just the, because like you're from around the way, Roddy, Chaz, White Boy, like I know they be co-signing you and shit.
Yeah.
Talk about, kind of your relationship with those guys and, the importance of, kind of the city, like, sticking together.
They my guys, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, some like some hoods really envy us because we got the wave right now. But Chaz and Roddy like argue like they the hardest to come out this city. Like they the best thing that happened to this city. You feel what I'm saying? Like they at the top of my list. Like they the goats. You feel what I'm saying? White boy just crazy. Like his work ethic is crazy. Like to the point where it was like 3 in the morning he called me out the bed. Like, yeah, come to the studio. Like, come on, like we better work. And we knocked 2 songs out, knocked the song out. See, like, did half of a song, you feel what I'm saying? Then sent me like 5 more beats. Like, yeah, when you go to your session, do these, you feel what I'm saying? His work ethic is crazy. Like, it just like they showed me what it take to get to the top, like to be on the top of the city, you feel what I'm saying? Not in the city, because they big everywhere else. But they just showed me what it is to work, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out them.
Would you say you look up to him?
I don't let her know, man.
That was the answer I was looking for. Seeking out on these traps, you feel me? That's what I'm talking about, girl. Let's go. That's what I was looking for. Good answer. Good answer. But I know you got White Boy on the upcoming. I saw it on the production for the next tape, right?
Yeah, that's big, bro. Like that's really like my blood brother, big brother type shit. Like it's just bigger than music. I didn't even want to work with White Boy because of our relationship. Outside of music, like we really like family. Like I can call him for anything. He coming. You feel what I'm saying? Like posting my music, I ain't had to ask nobody. He straight did it. Like yeah, you feel what I'm saying? It just goes without saying. Like it's bigger than rap.
That was bigger than music in general.
Bigger than rap.
I feel it. All right, bros. The next thing that drops, you dropped the tape, right? And then you also, like I think it was like a month ago, you did the 21 Savage sample. For 20 under 20 young.
20 under 20 young.
Was
I don't diss nobody, but that was like a shot to everybody. It was like a week straight. Everybody was rapping on Detroit shit. Like I really think they was throwing shots at me, so I just straight went in the studio. I did that song like 40 minutes, type of shit, and just straight. Yeah, I burnt everybody on there. Like stop trying to rap on this shit. Like you feel me? I ain't even hard for real.
That's kind of what it felt like when you put it out. It was like because you had just dropped. Your shit hadn't been out that long, and then you was cutthroat. You put that out. I was like, oh yeah, he talking to somebody. I was like, yeah.
I really felt the weight. You feel what I'm saying? That's just I be feeling the weight because I don't bother nobody. You feel me? I ain't stealing nobody's flow. I'm jumping out in the rap doing my own thing. I felt like everybody was trying to steal my flow. You feel me? Trying to steal what I'm doing. You feel me? So I just had to just cut their water short. That's all it is. I can really kill them with a picture, you feel me? But I want them to feel it for real. You know
had to take that extra step.
Yeah, I wanted them to feel it.
All right, so drop that, and then pretty much that's leading up to Hard by Mistake. At that point, right?
Crazy body.
So let's talk about that. So you said it's what? How many songs?
It's 7.
7.
It's 7 songs on there.
What can we expect from it?
6 unheard. 20 under 20 youngin' on there.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's crazy. I really think that's gonna put me over the hump. But it's an EP. It ain't even a tape.
That's 6.
It's 6. Oh, it's 6 songs on there. It's 6 songs on there. But 5 unheard. I think that's gonna put me over the hump because it's just crazy. Like I put like a little hard work into that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm went over every song, like listen to it over 20 times type shit. Like make sure there ain't no flaws in it. It's crazy. Everything crazy.
Do you kind of feel like, because you was talking about how how hard a critic you are on yourself, do you kind of feel like you can feel yourself evolving, feel yourself getting better every day?
My punchline is stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna listen. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, y'all can, like you can tell he passed English. It's crazy. Like everything shit is crazy on there. Like the metaphors, punchlines, vocabulary, it's everything crazy.
It's the English teacher's favorite, clearly.
Yeah.
Is any features on there?
There ain't no features on there.
Good.
No features.
Good.
I don't like working with nobody. I don't like working with nobody at all because, like, some rappers, a lot of rappers say don't be letting what they be talking about. I don't really like working with nobody at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like working with nobody. Like, my man Dirt Money, that's the only one I really like working with. Unless it's somebody paying for it, you feel me? But other than that.
Y'all feel like you and Dirt got good cohesion in the booth?
Working on it. Like,
working on it? Why is that? Why is like that?
He been rapping like 2 years before me, so like he a little stubborn. I'm like a rookie in his eyes. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a rookie. I don't really take I ain't tripping off of it. I just be like, he like it just we trying to level it out. You feel each other out. It's just like a little rough, but that's like big bro. I love him to death. You feel what I'm saying? He crazy too. Like I fuck with bro. We'll fuck with him. Dirt Money. Too wide swags, man. The coldest. You feel me?
No doubt. So let's hop back on the Hard By Mistake for a second. What's the expectations for the tape? So when this shit drop, what would make you go, that's exactly what I wanted to get from dropping that tape?
Man, I need the whole city to fuck with it. Like the whole that's for the city. That's for the fans. That's for me showing my appreciation to the people. You feel what I'm saying? For fucking with me on the first one. Like they showed me crazy love. Like on the first one, like. I love all my fans, you feel me? So I don't even really call y'all fans in my eyes, you feel me? Y'all really my supporters, like y'all support me out of this world. Like you feel me? I appreciate y'all.
No doubt.
Like, just for them, for real.
You got any what's the best way to put this? You got any besides the tape, you got any goals you try and achieve outside of just, obviously this tape is the most important thing right now, but you wanna make sure that's
I'm trying. Wow,
I feel it.
Yeah, I'm shit, but I'm trying for real.
Gotcha.
That's I'm about to really start taking rap serious. Cause I don't wasn't really taking it serious, but I'm about to really start locking in just straight rap, nothing else.
I mean, it seemed like you were a student of the game, bro. I feel like the world's at your feet.
Yeah, like man, it's crazy. Like I really can't really explain how my mind be, but like I'm a learner. Like I just really shut up, like put the zip on my mouth and just watch everything. Like if you bigger than me, I'm watching. I ain't even saying nothing. I ain't talking to you. If I'm in your presence, I'm watching everything you do. I'm just a learner. That's all it be.
Just sit back and watch.
Just a learner. That's all.
And learn. See, that's the word.
Yeah.
All right, and then pretty much the last thing on the music is you was talking about you got a debut album coming soon. Towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
You can't bring that up and expect me not to ask you about it. You feel me? So what we got planned for that? I know it's still like ways away.
I ain't giving y'all nothing, but I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with my fans so much, I'm gonna just give y'all the name of it. The name will be called Trap Champion. It's gonna be called Trap Champion.
Trap Champion. When we looking to drop that?
September, sometime September, November type time.
How that sound, Kev?
Yeah,
that sound good?
Yeah, it's about that time.
That time frame cool?
Close to fourth quarter.
All right. You gotta check in, you feel me? I know how the management shit goes, you feel me? But all right, bro, that's pretty much all I got, as far as just diving into the music. I got a couple of questions just because, people like to see other sides of the artist, for real.
Everybody want to see what I got going on.
No doubt, bro. So the first thing, going through your IG and shit, you clearly into the clothes, you into the sneakers.
Yeah.
We, working title, we heavy into all that shit as well. So kind of talk to me, what you fucking with right now? I see you got a pair of Balenci's every other day.
Yeah.
I gotta get my money up, you heard me?
I was fucking with the Balenci's hard, for real. They cool, but I'm an easy type of nigga. Like I ain't wearing nothing else. You feel me? Just straight easy.
He bluffing. He was easy crazy. Now he's Balenci's crazy.
Getting busy all day. Yeah, I'm Balenci's crazy sometimes, but just straight like easy all the way through. Like working easy all the way through. I don't even wear jeans. I got one pair of jeans.
I was ready to ask you, what was the one pair you got?
Mary jeans. They cool for it, but straight sweatpants all the way through. Like grind. I'm a grinder. I work all day. I don't never sleep. I work. Straight work.
Gotta get straight to it.
Straight to it.
You be fucking with J's?
No, I don't wear Jordans.
No Jordans?
I had one pair of Jordans in my whole life.
Just one?
Yeah, one.
What was the one pair?
I don't know the number. I don't know the numbers on the Jordans, for real. I don't really into it. I don't like Jordans, for real.
You fucking with the Balenci's that look like Asics? The one like the newer Balenci's? You know what I'm talking about?
My girl be trying to get me to buy them. I ain't buying them shits.
Well, here the real question. She trying to get them buy for yourself or trying to get
myself.
them buy her?
Anything she wants, she get it. Like, anything.
Good man.
Like, she just look at that shit. You look at it too long, I'm going to know you want it. I'm going to get that shit. Fuck it. I'm going to get it. But I don't wear Jordans because growing up, I couldn't get them bitches. I was fucked up. So I ain't gonna wear why I got that shit.
You had a grudge against the Jordans. You was like, I'm going straight to the Yeezys,
man. Can't get them bitches now. I ain't getting them bitches now.
You was talking about the Marys. What you fucking with the clothes? Like when you go to the mall, what you trying to grab?
When I go to the mall.
Not even the mall. If you want to talk about online, whatever. I know people.
No, I don't shop online. But when I go to the mall though, I really be looking for like Helmet Lane shit like shit I'm comfortable in. I don't be comfortable in that oversized, that big ass shit. I hate that shit, man. That shit be making me feel like I'm a fucking dress doll or something. I don't like that shit for real. But the fans like it, so I wear that shit.
So you just doing it for the fans?
Yeah, some shit, you feel me? Just some shit they want to see, I do it for them one time. But that little Balenciaga shit I wore, I ain't never wearing that shit again. I fuck around burn that shit for real. I ain't never wearing that shit again.
Don't burn it, yo. Let me get it.
Real as rich as white boy. We gonna bomb his own shit. Fuck it.
Hey, trying, bro. I'm trying to get paid just like him.
I owe him a shot. Fuck it.
So if you going out, let's say you going out Tyson's. Where you? So you got 3 stores you ready going to. Where you going?
Man, Balenciaga. Everybody in Balenciaga knew me up there. Like,
oh shit.
Everybody knew me. Every worker knew me. Even all the way down to the Asian people. Yeah. Lloyd, I got a grudge against Lloyd because when I go in there, they don't even acknowledge me. So I don't be fucking with Lloyd. Saks, I fuck with Saks heavy. I be going in Saks for real. Names, I fuck with names too, a little bit. Other than that, I don't be fucking with no other stores.
Got you. I mean, so we already got the ones you need anyway.
Yeah.
So moving on, pretty much the last thing I got, bro, is I got the impression that you had a pretty serious basketball career.
Man, that was crazy.
You was crazy?
Too crazy.
Too crazy? You play with him?
I play football.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell you play football.
I got one. I can't. This guy, he can't. My guy. That's how we really got tight for my manager. Shout out Black. You feel me? Shout out Kid. Shout out my. We gonna give a second to give my 2 managers. They fly. You feel me? They always working. Like always working to get me out of there. To get me out. You feel me? Trying to get all people to listen to me. Like they always working. Shout out my managers, man.
No doubt, bro.
Basketball though?
Yeah, let's talk about the basketball. We got hit.
I was crazy, like I'm talking like I was different. Like I was different. I always had an attitude problem. I could never stay in, you feel me, and focus and cahoots with what was going on. Like failing off in class, failing off, worrying about other shit, worrying about shit I got going on at home. I could never focus for real. So I was nice, like the hoes, like anywhere I went, they was like, oh, so yeah, you still hooping, like what's going on with the season, like just like that. I was crazy, but just it ain't work out.
What position you play?
I played point.
You was a point?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Was who you played like?
Harden?
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
It's Harden, my favorite player. Like I basically modeled my game at it, yo. Like going to the line, I was going to the line all the times a game. Shooting just straight step back. I was like averaging. I was like 25, 24.
In high school?
Yeah, 24, 8. 24, 8.
You left-handed?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
So you played where you play at?
I played at Digital at Newtown.
Gotcha. And then you played all 4 years?
No, I only played 2 years.
Gotcha.
In my high school, I only played 2 years in my high school career. My senior year, COVID hit. COVID shut everything down. I probably would have been in college if it wasn't for COVID though. I had a lot of college little looks, but I had I played my 9th grade year. I played my 10th grade year up Newtown, and my 11th grade year in Digital, and that was it. I didn't even play out. I didn't play.
What was the college shit like? Like you said, you was talking to some schools.
I played a lot of AAU though. I played a lot of AAU, so. You know, colleges really look at you, AAU. But I had a lot of little schools, like a lot of schools trying to get me to come out there, but my mother really had the money to financially support me and send me out there. So I'm the type where I'd chuck it up, you feel me? If it's in best interest of my mother, I'm like, she can't do it, then I ain't worried about that shit. I'm gonna just try to focus on the money, you feel me?
Good man.
That's really all I be doing.
No doubt. But that's pretty much all I got to wrap it up. Anything else you want to talk about before we close out on?
Nah, man, they know, man. 20 young in the building.
Kind of where we at this point, bro.
I ain't even, you feel me? Hard by mistake. Dropping Sunday, it'll be out by the time y'all see this. You feel what I'm saying? But
yes, it will. But Yeah, man, Riq, I appreciate you pulling up, bro. I thought this was a really quality interview. You was kind of trying to figure yourself out. I know you talked about it beforehand. First interview for Riq is a big one. We blessed to say we could be the ones to have it for you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Man, you gotta slide back for the album now.
Yeah, now you ain't got no choice now, yo. We locked in forever.
Yeah, we part of the rollout now.
Yeah, we have a rollout party here.
That's the fresh run.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
The working title, these some good young brothers working hard. You feel me?
Appreciate you,
I
bro.
don't know if y'all know it. It's 5 of them in here. You feel me? They got the lighting right. Shout out to them for their work out there.
Had to get it right, man. But like we already said, 20 under 20, 30 before 30. Go stream that right now. We got Hard by Mistake dropping in the next couple days.
Cartel, No Talent. You feel me? NBC, Normal Belmont Cartel. Shout out the bottom. You feel me? Shout out Longwood. You feel me? All that. Yeah. Up top to down bottoms all the same thing. You feel me?
Let them know your socials as well.
Big 4. They know what's up, man. 448 Riq, everything. You feel me? All the way out. 448 Riq.
All right, man. We appreciate you coming on. I want to shout out my good man, Evan, for being on the boards today. Shout out my guys, Nick, Jalen, and AJ, for doing the camera work. We needed that. You know where to find us at this point, Working T Pod.
Shout out the managers too, man.
Shout out the managers too, of course. I apologize, fellas. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Kev, I appreciate you putting this together, bro. Real shit. That was hard. Kev really put it together for Riq, so I appreciate that. You know where to find me. I'm at jack.czn season on Instagram, and then Working T Pod on Instagram as well. Go check us out.
Richest white boy, man, as well, man.
You heard him, man. I got the endorsement. You heard him? All right, y'all. We out.